This is the beginning of a project where we are going to write a persuasive essay. You'll notice the schedule here is that we are going to choose a topic, then we're going to do some computer lab research. We will then organize our essay, and then we will produce the essay. What I want to cover today is how to set up our research work. So that's what we're going to do first, and then I'm going to show you how to locate sources and then how to extract data from those sources. So here we go. The first thing you're going to want to do is to open up two different Google Docs. One you're going to call articles, and notice there's no block number, no last name there. You're not going to share that one with me. The other one is your notes document. You'll start that with your block number, then the word notes, and then your last name. Once you have done that, you will then go to your list of 3 potential topics, and you will choose the one that you think is the best and attempt to come up with some sources for that. If it doesn't work, you go on to the next one. If that doesn't work, then you go on to the next one. But at any rate, this is how it should be done. You'll go into your computer and type in your topic, and in this case my topic is textbooks versus tablets, trying to figure out which one might be best. And so I want to find 4 good articles on textbooks versus tablets. So I'm seeing the second one here, which is produced by the NEA, that's the National Education Association, so that looks like it's probably going to be a pretty solid source. So I'm going to take a look at that, and I'm going to go down here and click on the title for that article, and here it is. And glancing through it, looks like there is some individual stories about it and some concerns being raised. A research poll is discussed, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty good article. So I want to use this article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, and remember, when we are copying using Google Apps, we use Control-C to copy. I'm then going to open the articles document, and I'm going to type the number 1 because this is my first source. I'm going to go down a couple of spaces, and then I'm going to hold down the Control key and tap V, and that is going to put the article there on that Google Doc. All right. So now I can go back and read the article and find data as I wish. I also, though, want to keep track of the URL for this. So I'm going to go back to the article. I'm going to copy the web address here, highlighted in blue, hold down the Control key, tap C. Then I'm going back to the articles thing, and I'm going to hold down Control and tap V, and there I have a hyperlink now in case I want to return to that article. So that looks good. I have 1. My objective is to find 4. So let's go back here, go back to the page where the list is, and here's another one, News Tribune. Let's take a look at it. And it's a public newspaper in Missouri, so it does have some credibility. Talking about experience at their schools, some personal responses to it, how much it costs. So again, this also looks like it's going to be a pretty good article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. And I'm going to hold down Control, tap C. I'm going to go back to articles. Okay, go to the end of the first article, give me some space. I'm going to type a number 2. This is my second. And now I'm going to hold down Control, tap V, and the article has now come up. And so now I want the hyperlink in there. I guess I'm going to move this down to the next page, I think, so that it looks better for me. But again, this is for me. I'm not sharing it with the teacher. So, you know, you can handle that any way you wish. So now I'm going back here. I'm going back to the URL. I'm going to hold down Control C, go back to articles, and Control V, and there we go. I also have the hyperlink for that if I wish to get back to it. So now let's go back here again. I want to talk about a couple of things. There are sites like procon.org and debate.org that sometimes have some decent information in it, but like Wikipedia, there are not a lot of controls. So at least for the purposes of this paper, I would stay away from these two. Sometimes you can find hyperlinks to good articles, but at least in this case, it looks like there's plenty of articles that I can use. There's one from today, one from Huffington Post, so I should be able to find 4 articles without much difficulty. So once I have those 4 in, I then want to take some notes. So let's go back to the first article, and this is from the NEA Journal, and I want to find something in here that will provide some good data about substituting iPads for textbooks. As we go through here, here is a comment about students performing better on a deadline, and that seems to come from the author, so I'm going to copy that. Whoops. And again, we can't use the copy-paste buttons. We have to hold down Control, tap C. Then I'm going to go to Notes. I'm going to type in a 1 because this is from the first article. Control V. There is a comment I have that might help me in writing the article. Since this is a direct quotation, I'm going to turn it red, and now I'm going to go back to the article again and see if there might be something else here. So here is from a Pew Research poll saying that 68% of teachers feel that students are more likely not to put more effort into their writing. And so that looks like that is also a good piece of information. So Control C, go back to Notes, skip on down. I'm going to hit Control V. I'm going to change it red. I now have 2 pieces of information from that article. I may want to find more, but at any rate, I have finished Article 1. So your job now is to find 4 articles for your topic and 2 pieces of data from each of those articles for your notes page, and make sure you identify them by source number. If I'm going to move on to my next article, I'm going to type in a 2 and then put the notes for it after that. That way I will know what source it came from. And this needs to be done before you return to class next time. And this is for those people that have had one class session working on this already. Thank you.